Hey, what's up, you guys? Rudy's off to do some bush hogging, and yes, I humbly received my virtual spanking from yesterday. You guys cracked the whip on me. But that's good, because lesson learned. I guess out of panic, and I wrote this in a few comments, out of panic, I poured water on what I thought was a little small fire under that panel right there, and I actually knew better, but it's been a while since dealing with a electrical fire. Water came to mind, and I just wanted to pour it on there. But water on electrical fire is not good, you guys, so do not take that lesson from me, okay? Take the lesson of do not pour water on electrical fire, okay? The same with like a gas fire. Don't want to put water on gas because it would just make it spread. So I had to definitely make that known for those who don't know not to put water on electrical fires. All right, but anyway, actually yesterday Dan called the John Deere place, and like I sort of had thought, those little emblems there, they light up, and there's a little LED light strip under there. Obviously one of the bulbs or whatever it is shorted out and was causing it to burn through this little piece of plastic or rubber or whatever it is. So as long as you don't turn the lights on right there, it's okay. So actually after the rain, it dried enough to where I got back to cultivating yesterday, you guys. So we're gonna get back to cultivating some of the ripped and chiseled fields first thing this morning, and then maybe we can get back to planting some rye. All right, we have arrived. Let's see how wet it is here. It was still a little bit sticky yesterday, but I was able to manage. And being that we're not planting on it right now and it'll have to be cultivated again, I was definitely able to deal with it. But I know somebody asked about fire extinguishers. There's a fire extinguisher in the combine, but we don't have one in the smaller tractors. We probably definitely need to put some in, particularly the newer tractors that have a whole lot more electrical components. That would be definitely a good idea. It's getting a little wet on me on this side of this little field here, particularly down here where I turn around at. Oh yeah, see, I might need to put it in full-time four-wheel drive instead of part-time. Part-time, it kicks out whenever you turn around so that you can turn better. About to do these ends. I know y'all got a bad glare, but I know I'm about to start spinning some too when I get up here. Gonna have to raise it up a little bit. Yep, right here. Oh, I didn't have to raise it up, but I definitely spun through it. Now we're gonna do the big part of this farm. And guys, after the rain yesterday, it got up to 70 degrees. And this morning, it is 37 degrees. Man, what is going on? We're getting the ends knocked out on the big field now. I just topped off with fuel, and I'm gonna go to an old peanut field and make a test pass, see if it's dry enough for us to get some rye spread and cultivate it today. I already unfolded, but I'm looking down here a good ways, and there's a dark spot in the field. I'm gonna drive down there before I even get it set right. I know this is a bottom here, but if I can't even drive through it without cultivating. Maybe it's just real dark looking. I believe it'll be okay. Let me Turn the middle turnbuckle, and oh yeah, I gotta set it back deeper too now that we're out of the chiseled and ripped stuff. I'm looking at a sweep back there. I think it aligns with the tire. It's starting to get sort of worn, but where it bolts to the shank still looks okay, so I'm gonna let it ride. Y'all always see me adjust this middle link here. What it does is it allows the cultivator to tip back so that whenever I let it down and take off, it's level. And the other thing is too, if I don't tighten it up to make it tip to the front like that, then the basket at the back will roll on the road. So I always turn this 4 turns, and I got it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, luckily I was able to do it without having to use 2 hands. Now I gotta set it down, get all of the pressure off of the other turnbuckles. These turnbuckles here adjust the depth, as you always see me doing. I'll do this one. The outside ones, you can't make a full turn. You gotta do half a turns with those because it'll hit up against the frame over there. So I believe we turned it a full turn and a half. So I need to go deeper. So I need to go this way. That's 1. And then a half. And I do that. What I do? Oh, I do that for all 4 turnbuckles across. All right, we're gonna start here and see what it does. There's one of the turf cutters there. All right, now we've reached the bottom of the field, which would be the wettest, and it still looks like it's doing just fine. The dirt is fluffy. It do look like it might be sticking to the basket in the back a little bit, but I'm not spinning. So I believe we're gonna be able to plant some rye today. Them crows is over there in the 60-acre field. I guess whatever rye seed didn't get covered up, they over there eating it. Yep, I believe we'll be just fine. So let me text Dan and tell him I believe it's a go. I want to look at the basket back here. I was telling you some of the dirt is caking up on it a little bit there. That's just because the top layer of dirt is sticky. Look at the little winter weeds. But yeah, that's nice and fluffy there. I don't even need to pick it up and do the patty cake test. Y'all remember the patty cake test from when I was disking? Dan picked me up to get my truck, and we're gonna go to the shop and get the spreader loaded with rye seed. Not a word. Yes, we need to mow. There's plenty of broom straw around here. And it's flowing out. Got, what, 3 bags left here? This is how we get it loaded with the forks. Just as soon as I left you guys, all 4 straps on the bag broke and the bag dropped on the ground, you guys. It didn't bust open, but we're gonna try and figure out something with the backhoe here to get it loaded in the spreader. Danny's over there getting soil samples. Bag on the ground, crazy. Yeah, you guys, all 4 straps broke, all 4, crazy. I told Dan he can do it. I don't want to make the mess. He's getting it. I had to direct him. Now that is not how we load bags, you guys. That was the first time ever that has happened, that those straps have broke like that. That was, I mean, all 4 of them, you guys. All 4 straps broke. So that bag must have been dry rotted or something. Yeah. Well, we got it loaded. All right, he's getting the rye out of his boot. I had to get the rye out of my boot. Wow, what a day. Dan has arrived, you guys. Of course, he always has to get the ends spread first before I can ever start. And at least a round made with the field rows. Looks like he's running his chumps. On the phone, that is. That's why he's going so slow. See, it drops out the back, and then those spinners has what's called fins on it that slings it out there. And he's coming down some field rows now. We're gonna get started now. We see him up close now, but that's not gonna be for long. He's gonna dust us off as always. Matter of fact, he said that once he gets a good bit ahead of me, he's gonna go and get some more seed, so it'll work out good. Well, it's 12:06 and Dan has finished the field already. He left me over here all by my lonesome. Well, 36 minutes later, we finally finish. Yeah, got it. That'll be enough to get us moving right across the road anyway. I see his tracks. He already knocked this field out and left. This is the farm where I had to get the box blade and level out the places where the disc had hung up with the peanut hay. I believe it was Monday, I came over here after I finished the 60-acre field, and I hit those spots with the cultivator so that when I go over it this time, it'll definitely be level. So I'm gonna be working on it, you guys, and I'll check in at some point. Oh wow, look at all the leaves on the trees over there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That was Dan that just texted me. You see him leaving out from the other field down there? I'll tell you, he is moving. He said he's going to get the seed, and he said it's probably going to be slick in a few spots down on the other end. So all along in here is where I cultivated, because there was even a lot of clumps of peanut hay that needed to be busted up. So it's fairly level and will definitely be good and level when I'm done. Doing the ends, and as always, and as Dan mentioned, it is definitely slick on the woods in here. I was spinning when I was turning around, but I didn't spin right there. That's weird. I guess when I get one pass over, coming back out, it's probably gonna do more spinning. Yep, there's more spinning going on right here. Need to be turning too sharp with it down, but getting squirrely. I gotta pick up something there, man. There's always a hole right there. Okay, that's enough, because now y'all catching the sun real bad. It is currently 2:07, and wow, today has been such an exciting day. I hadn't been hungry because I haven't eaten my chicken salad, but I'm about to go ahead and stop, take lunch, get a little bit of something to eat, and we'll pick up after lunch. Well, what do you know? Right behind Dan as I'm heading to the shop. I just hollered at him for a second. Kitties and babies, hi! They're not all here, you guys, but I said, you know what, since a few of them are here, hi, baby. I said, I'll let you guys see them. Sister Cheryl. Oh, what's up, buddy? Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, baby. Hi, babes. Hi. Say hello. Say hello. You want to say hello? Huh? Auntie, you gonna let me oh, you let me touch you, huh? I gave him a few pieces of collard greens. They don't like the stems either, huh? Alright, you guys, so I am parking my truck here at the next farm that will have to be cultivated, although I have one more field I have to do before I get here, but Dan wanted me to go ahead and bring my truck over here so it can be staged here when I need it, and he'll come and pick me up and take me to the tractor. And we've made it to the tractor. This is the next field that we have to get knocked out. You guys, it's about to get mucky on me right here. Oh boy, yeah, this is boggy wet here. Even Dan rutted through that. I wonder if that's what he was talking about too earlier. Because that's along the woods line of this field. But we got through it. And we're back on this end again. I gotta pick up some. That's gonna be nice when I do the ends there. Last pass for the ends. Go. I guess I better not rut it up too much, being that this field is, oh my, that is, oh yeah, that's real muddy. Gonna be set for planting next year. We got through it. that's gonna do it here. Let's head to the next farm. There's seashell field. There were soybeans out there, if you remember. Got this one little field before I get to where I have my truck parked. Done here. And we have arrived to this farm. I'm gonna go to the far side and work back this way so I can end up on this end. This was bare field number 1. All right, you guys, I'm getting ready to wrap this video on up before it gets completely dark on us. I wanted to go back to this morning where I thanked you guys for, in the video yesterday, telling me don't pour water on an electrical fire. Like I said earlier, I'm not above correction, okay? Hold on, let me get my place straight, because I just had to try and get things straightened out, being that this side of the field is at an angle. But yeah, I'm not above correction, you guys. As a matter of fact, the Bible says that those who are children of God, hey, we love correction. Even though, yeah, whenever somebody steps on your toes with truth, it's like, yeah, I don't want to hear it. Who you think you are? You think you judging me? A lot of people say, oh, you judging me? No, we're just sharing the truth. And you guys share the truth with me. So in order to show that I'm a son of God, I have to receive the correction. The Bible also says, hey, spare not the rod. That's talking about parents. You know, this day that we live in now, parents don't want to correct their children. And that's where you have a problem at, because then you have a child that grows up thinking they can do whatever they want to do. But that's not the case. The Bible also says, Jesus told his disciples, he said, if you are my disciples, you'll continue in my word. And he said that his word is truth. So as believers, particularly as believers, we have to always abide by the truth, even though it may be painful, even though, like I said earlier, it may step on our toes. It is always beneficial to allow the truth to bring correction so that we won't walk in error, because it can keep us from trouble, it can keep us from problems, it can keep us from hurt, harm, and danger. Yeah, man, so we got to keep that in mind, that we should always welcome the truth. Anyway, I hope that you guys have enjoyed watching on today. Yeah, I'm getting sort of out of the sun, so it's getting sort of dark. But I hope that you guys have enjoyed watching on today. Like I said, it was an interesting day, man. Wow. The whole bag of seed dropped on the ground. That threw me for a loop there. But anyway, hey, throw a comment in the comment section. Let me know what's on your mind. Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of God the Father. You guys stay blessed. You guys keep encouraged. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.